everyone, I'm here with your weekly Astro report for the week of February 19th to the 25th, 2018. If you want your own astrology, birth chart, or reading, you can go into the links below. And let's get on with the week. So it's actually a pretty quiet week astrologically. There aren't any major things happening in the sky. We don't even have a full moon or a new moon or anything like that this week, so I will just quickly go through and let you know what's going on. I think the only headline this week is that we have a first quarter moon at 2:09 a.m. on Friday, February 23rd. So the quarter moon is when the sun has a square to the moon in the sky, and when it's waxing, this is usually a time where it's asking us to refine our goals. So any intentions that we set at the new moon, now is the time when it's calling us to take action and to also refine them, because maybe there's some restrictions, or maybe we need to relook at things a little bit. So it's asking us to refine those goals and to start taking action on them, so they're more than just thoughts and intentions. And that is on Friday. It is in the sign of Gemini. So definitely it's asking us, there might be some tension between what our overall dream is. And Gemini is a sign that tends to be, has a lot of diverse interests. And one of the negative sides is it can sometimes be a little scatterbrained sometimes just because it has so many interests. And so it's saying, like, we might be scattering our energies towards our goals. We might be like sidetracked by all these other things. So it's asking us to kind of hone that down and refine some of our goals this week. And like I said, that's the only headline that I have this week. So it's a quiet week this week. Let's get started though, see what's happening day by day. Monday, February 19th, the moon is all day in Aries. This is a good day to get things started. Aries is all about taking initiative, good, new starts. It's a good day to have some fun too. Aries is definitely a childlike sign that enjoys fun. Don't take any dangerous risks though. Aries is also about taking risks, and that can be good or bad sometimes, depending what you're doing. But Monday is a day for action, and I know here in Canada, in most places, it's a day off. And I know in the States, I think it's a day off for some states. Is it President's Day? It's something. Anyway, in North America, for a lot of people, it's a holiday. So have some fun that day. But if you want to get started on a project, Monday is a really good day to do that. Tuesday, we have a void moon at 5:11 a.m. All these times are in Central Time, so adjust for your time zone as needed. And then the moon moves into Taurus at 1:12 p.m. on Tuesday, February 20th. So we're going to start the day. Don't make any big changes. Go with the flow. Later in the day, Taurus is a good time for making long-term goals. It's about slow and steady, which was, if you follow the Taroscope video, the theme for several of the signs this week. Slow and steady, pace yourself, pace yourself. So Tuesday is reminding us to pace ourselves as we move into the week. Also, Taurus really enjoys earthly pleasures, so it's a good time to indulge yourself a little bit as well on Tuesday. And then we have Venus has forming a sextile to the asteroid Athena on Tuesday. So this is a day where we're not so much interested in romance with a partner. We're more interested in self-care and taking care of ourselves. So it's asking us on Tuesday to do some pampering for ourselves on that day. Wednesday, the moon remains in Taurus, so same thing. Slow and steady, get down to work, but enjoy yourself as well. Find that balance. Mercury has a sextile with Saturn on that day at 2:23 p.m. So it's a good time to kind of practice your judgment, plan things out, really look at things. It's a time for strategy, for long-term strategy, for looking at things, for getting organized, for using your judgment. Definitely a cerebral kind of day on Wednesday. Venus also has is conjuncting with Neptune in the sign of Pisces. So there's this one side of us with Mercury sextiling Saturn that's like, yes, let's get on here, let's be organized, let's do things. And then there's this other side that just wants to go off into a daydream and imagine things and be romantic, and we want to be artistic and creative. So it's going to be trying to balance those two sides on Wednesday. So part of you, if you're an artistic person, you might want to apply some of that Mercury and Saturn to the Venus and Neptune by planning out things in your artistic future. But if you're not that kind of person, you might want to have to plan your day so you get some organizing and work done, but also get some time for romance. You know, make sure both sides kind of work together, or at least have time for each other that week. Thursday, we had a void moon at 5:46 a.m. and then the moon doesn't move into Gemini until 6:07 p.m. So Thursday's not a good day to change things up. Go with the flow. Probably won't feel much like working. And then in the evening, we move into Gemini, which makes us, you know, kind of more interested in learning things, doing things, having some fun. Gemini's a fun sign, but it's also an intellectual sign that likes to learn and try new things. So that's on Thursday evening. I don't think there's anything else for Thursday. And then, I think that's it. And then Friday is when we have our second quarter moon or first quarter moon in the sign of Gemini. And then I think that is it for Friday. So Thursday, Friday, pretty quiet days. It's saying like, you know, make sure you have a variety of things to do on Friday, Thursday evening and Friday, because Gemini doesn't like to just stick to one thing the whole time. So we might be feeling like, you know, we want to do lots of things. So keep yourself busy on Friday, that's for sure. Saturday, we have a void moon at 1:58 p.m. and then it moves into Cancer at 9:06 p.m. So Saturday is also a day where we don't really want to get stuff done. It's a day to relax, that's for sure. We do have Mars conjuncting Vesta. So if we do have any energy and focus, we are gearing it towards either focusing on our spiritual side and our spiritual lives, or towards like making improvements in our home environment. And not so much in a practical way, but more to make it more comfortable, more our own. So if you have any cleaning up or decorating to do or anything like that, Saturday is a good day to do it. What else do we have here? I think that's it for Saturday. Sunday, moon is in Cancer all day. We're probably going to want to stay at home, be cozy, relax, be with the people we love, nurture, maybe have a few friends over, things like that. We're in a more nurturing kind of space on Sunday. The sun also has a sextile with Saturn that day. So it's about steady effort, patience with ourselves. We're also looking for support from people for our long-term goals on Sunday. We have Mercury conjuncting Neptune on that day. So we might be distractive, we might be oversensitive that day, which is why we're probably going to need people around us who are more nurturing on that day. We also have Mercury making a sextile with Athena, which is about opportunities for strategy, which works really well with the sun sextiling Saturn. So there's like part of us again later in the week who's like, we want to get organized, and we want to do things, and we want to look at the long-term strategy, but we're also feeling super sensitive about things. So it's saying not to be too hard on yourself that day, that's for sure, on Sunday. Venus is squaring Mars too, so there's opportunities for romance and pleasure, but we might overspend or we might go to excess, so just watch for that as well on Sunday. And then we have as well Neptune has a sextile with Athena that day too. We have a lot of signs in Pisces right now. So there's opportunities for us to kind of, you know, organize our spiritual life or artistic life, things like that. So it's really, again, we've got this theme of, you know, trying to balance out this side that wants to get organized and do these things and get all this stuff done, and this side that just wants to kind of daydream and go off and do something. And we kind of have to get them to work together this week. So that's the major thing of the week this week. So let me know what you think. That's what's going on. It's not, like I said, it's not a super busy week. It's just more a week of trying to, you know, get our playful, fun, imaginative side to work with the side that wants to get things done and go and produce. And we can't really take any one of those to excess because either one is not good. We have to get them into balance with each other. So that's the theme for this week. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you all next time.